Since the dawn of humankind, we have gazed up at the heavens and wondered, what is out there? What is our place in the vastness of the universe? Throughout the ages, thinkers, philosophers, and spiritual leaders have proposed different perspectives to make sense of it all. Some believe in an all-powerful God, the supreme being who created everything we see. The Abrahamic faiths of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam preach belief in one God who reigns over humanity. To them, obeying God's commandments and living a righteous life is the path to salvation. Others conceive of a more abstract higher power, a cosmic force that permeates the universe.
I believe in God, and I don't believe that I have unique access to God or superior access to God, or that there's this little set of dances or codes or clothes that need to be worn to access God more primarily or more privately. I believe that in an absolute loving God, that all of us have the right to be here.
Faith in God provides many with a sense of meaning and purpose. Modern science offers different insights through the lens of physics. Quantum field theory reveals a world where everything is interconnected energy at the subatomic level. The pioneering physicist John Wheeler summarized it well. Everything is information. Everything is fields of energy. This perspective implies we are all connected to each other and the cosmos through invisible fields. Matter itself is condensed energy vibrating at different frequencies. Some believe consciousness creates these fields. That the outer world is but a projection of our inner reality. This is reflected in the Buddhist saying, "We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts." Our subconscious mind shapes our perceptions and experiences. By mastering our thoughts and beliefs, we can transform our lives. Each framework provides pieces of the puzzle. Physicist Albert Einstein once said, "Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind."
But it has fascinated me that modern science exploded in the 16th, 17th century with Kepler, Galileo, Newton, and so on, all believers in God. And that's something that philosophers and historians of science have taken very seriously. And C.S. Lewis, summarizing Alfred North Whitehead, once put it this way: men became scientific because they expected law in nature, and they expected law in nature because they believed in the lawgiver. In other words, far from belief in God hindering science, it was the motor that drove it.
The greatest truths arise when we synthesize these paradigms into an integrative whole. Theoretical physicist John Archibald Wheeler told a story of his conversation with Einstein. Einstein asked, "How can physics and religion be united?" Wheeler replied, "Through metaphor. Metaphor allows us to bridge concepts across disciplines. Let's examine several metaphors that integrate physics, religion, and psychology."
You will see the true genius of our scientists, the true genius capable in technology, if we can just address the model, if we can just have as an agenda an awareness that we are just on one little rock in infinite space right now, that we're all participating in this one centralized idea, and yet infinite diversity, infinite individual freedom, infinite ways of being human. We must all take responsibility for becoming the person we're intended to be, and if you don't know who that is, you find someone who does, and you find a system and a program that can help you, and we'll all do our best together, and it's going to be glorious, but beyond glorious, it is necessary.
God is the master programmer running the simulation we call the universe. Our reality is like an ultra-realistic video game, except each of us are both the players and programmers shaping the game. The universe is like an infinite grid of pixels, tiny quanta of energy. God is the light shining through the pixels, illuminating form and bringing all into existence. We are rays emanating from the same cosmic light. Our mind is like a radio receiver, tuned to different frequencies across the spectrum of reality. We can tune our mental dial to pick up signals from the divine realm. Or we can tune inward to access truths embedded in our subconscious. Imagine you're hiking through a thick fog. You glimpse the faint shadows of fellow hikers passing by. These are subtle clues that you're not alone. Suddenly the veil lifts, and you behold the sweeping vistas around you. In a flash, you understand. We're all walking the same mountain, shrouded in mist. My friend Amanda suffered from chronic anxiety for years. No amount of therapy or medication brought relief. Then she started meditating daily to tap into her subconscious wisdom. Over time, she uncovered core beliefs rooted in childhood trauma. By releasing those old patterns, Amanda healed anxiety and now helps others do the same. Jack was a devout atheist until one day, in his 50s, he had a mystical vision while hiking alone. He emerged with an unshakable knowing: God is real. Jack joined various spiritual groups, finding a community he never imagined. His newfound faith brought purpose to the second half of his life.
There's a beautiful phrase in recovery you may enjoy: we recover the person we're intended to be. That somehow we can respect individuality, limitless diversity, while somehow accepting that there is something unitive among us, something collective to be realized and achieved.
Personally, quantum physics inspires me to see interconnection wherever I look. When I walk down the street, I remember each person contains a whole inner universe: hopes, fears, dreams. When I gaze at the night sky, I imagine the stars, and I came from the same cosmic source. This mindset fills me with empathy and curiosity about our shared human experience. The greatest truths have a way of circling back to the simplest principles. Every faith tradition upholds some version of the golden rule: to treat others as you would like to be treated.
So many people are in search of the meaning of life as though it's behind a tree,
Right.
under a rock.
Right.
If you are looking for meaning, you may never find it.
Ooh.
So instead, recognize that you have the power to manufacture meaning. Create it within yourself. And that's what I do. My meaning for life is derived by several simple principles. Have I lessened the sufferings of others today? That brings meaning to me, because that means the world is a little better off because I was in it today.
Every form of meditation boils down to training your attention, and the wisest teachers remind us over and over to love one another. That is the highest wisdom. As we awaken to deeper truths about reality, may we become more compassionate, more conscious, more fully human. And may we remember, we're all in this together.